Once again, I want to show you the exponential potential of sync licensing, of getting your tracks placed in TV shows and seeing passive income building up over and over again for work that you did months, maybe even years ago. I released a video a couple months back showing you how one student of mine got one of his tracks placed in 50 different placements. Some of them were in the same TV show, but there were multiple networks, multiple places, but one track got a lot of love. It got actually 50 different placements. And that's basically one small example of how powerful this industry can be. Because if you're busy, you're trying to sell beats, you're trying to get downloads, well, you get that one sale from one customer or you get that one download, and then that's pretty much it. You hope that more and more people will come and take it, but that's pretty much all you can really expect. Here, when you get sort of multiple people using your music, you can start generating multiple streams of passive income, right? So every one of these placements, as long as they re-air, can generate multiple royalty checks for you quarter after quarter, year after year. And it's absolutely possible. I've seen it in my career, and I know many other producers as well. But that was just small potatoes. That 50 number, 50 placements, that's actually nothing compared to what I just logged in today to my TuneSat account and noticed for this particular track from this writer. He has now 257 placements with one track. I'm going to show you guys all of those right now. I just couldn't believe it. I'm so excited for this guy. He's a hard worker and he definitely deserves it. But look at how much love this one track, you can see on the right here, this is the name of the track, Sunrise Expectations. But look as we go down, it is unbelievable. The amount of placements and networks and TV shows, and you can also see the various lengths here. Some are over a minute, some are under a minute. This one's almost 2 minutes here. So just unbelievable, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And that's why as you get further into this industry, you're going to start to see your royalty checks stretch on for dozens and dozens, sometimes maybe even hundreds of pages, and you're going to be seeing statements like this that are going to show you where your track's being used and showing you that one song potentially could be getting you 257 or more. And this is why I say or more. So at the very end of page 1, I go into page 2, because I have 250 showing per page. At the end of page 2, we can see the most recent one. As you can see right here, it aired actually on MTV on the 27th. So it's just a couple days ago. So I do expect actually a lot more placements to be coming from this one particular track. Now, you're probably wondering, how do you get a track to get this much love, to have this many TV shows and networks just jump all over your music? Is it possible that, let's say, a dozen different music supervisors all found this one track and they're all just simultaneously using it? Not likely. What's likely happening here with this situation is there's either one music supervisor, one editor, or one contact point person that's in charge of selecting music for a lot of different types of content, a lot of different TV shows. And they are basically passing along this track because they know that it works. They know that it absolutely delivers the emotion that they need, and it's very licensable. And so this is why this kind of stuff happens. And it absolutely is possible that if you deliver really high quality content, really high quality licensable music, your name becomes a commodity inside of this small little world of music supervisors and editors whose job it is to select music for the TV shows that they create, right? And if they know that you are a sort of proven producer, you've got a great sound, and you always deliver great music, they literally put you on a short list. They will copy and paste your name. They'll write your name down. They'll just make like bookmarks on their web browser of your albums, of your tracks. And they will specifically look for you. And when there's new music released by, let's say, the libraries that they're working with, they're probably going to see if you have anything new in there, because they know that you're the person that always makes their lives so much easier. Remember, human beings are lazy. Yes, everybody loves music and everybody wants to put great music into their content. But if they can kind of go with a sure thing and not have to worry so much about whether or not a track is actually going to work and have to go through hours and hours of sampling a whole bunch of stuff and like, well, is this track going to work? I don't know. Is it going to pay off in the end? Is it going to develop enough and build up? Nobody really wants to spend millions of hours every single time they go through an episode to find all that music, right? Just put yourself in those shoes. We don't want to do that either as producers. We don't want to, every time we start a new track, okay, let me go sample through 1,000 different drum loops to see if I can find the right sound for this track. No, I want to have shortcuts to find stuff quickly so I can get right to the creative process. It's no different for their side of the industry either. They want something that works, that's proven, and that can get their jobs done much quicker and make their lives easier so they have zero headaches. And obviously this track is taking care of a lot of people's problems, or at least a few people, or maybe even one person's life in a major way, because he's getting a lot of airtime here, a lot of great placements. So I hope this is encouraging for you guys. Stick with it. You will get to the point that this becomes a reality for you. I do encourage you though, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be one of those things where you start today and next month you're going to log into your, BMI or ASCAP account or whatever PRO you're part of, and you'll see, oh my gosh, I have 1,000 different placements. When I got started, it was slow. It's like literally a little trickle. You get 1 placement, 10 placements, maybe 20. But eventually, before you know it, you start to see these massive lists come through. Now, this producer got lucky. Okay, I will tell you that this is not common for somebody in the first year or two of their career to get this many placements off of one track. But this is proof in front of you right now that it's absolutely possible, okay? So I don't want to set your expectations too low and you think, oh, I'll just get nothing for a long time. Absolutely, it's possible. You can knock it out of the park and get something huge like this, but it's not the norm, and it's okay that it's not the norm. What you're in it for is long-term success, right? That's why we got into this industry, and that's why we're going to be the ones that succeed, right? That's the pledge that you're making here, is that you're going to be one of the few that make it to the very end so you can do this full time. And it's going to take persistence and patience, but you can get to this point absolutely. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and remember to subscribe.